Hey guys, so I'm here with baby Jade and I am coming to update you guys on a few things. I know that some of you guys follow me on Facebook and some of you guys don't. So I wanted to come on for the YouTube crew and let you guys know what's going on. So after my last video, I've done a lot of thinking, a little bit more seriously about what I want to do with my collection. As you guys know, I've been on YouTube for a while and I usually sell a lot. You know, like I'll keep a baby for a while and I'll sell it. I tend to keep my silicone babies a lot longer. And I know a lot of you guys know that Jade has been definitely my favorite baby for a very long time, and I do still truly adore her and everything. She has some of the most amazing features and she's painted to pure perfection, and she feels absolutely wonderful. I know that I was speaking in the other video about the difference in between, you know, flexibility and the cuddleness and everything with Jade. Because she's soft, her ability to, you know, pose and her movement is very, you know, realistic when you like move her around, because she doesn't have that, you know, her core is soft. So that is definitely a big difference in between her and my pup. And then the sculpting is amazing, of course. And so she has all separate toes and all that great stuff. And she has a uvula and she has drinking wet and she has a skull. And then her face is soft down here. And then she has the squishy, like I said, squishy tummy. She has a spine that you can more so feel than see. Except for when she bend over just like you would a real baby. She has her little armpits, of course. And yeah, so she's definitely an amazing baby. But of course, you guys already know where we're going with this. I have listed Jade up for adoption. Her adoption fee is $8,500. Her original price was $10,000. So she's definitely not a cheap baby. I'm not willing to do a long layaway, because when I do something that is this major, I like to do it quick and be done with it before I start doubting my judgment. I have sold Baby Rio, and I know he had just came, but he's already been sold. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, okay, well, what's going to happen with the series? It's still going to continue. Just stay tuned, because there will be some things going on with that. But for me right now, I'm really feeling like I want to just downsize. And in my collection period, Chandler is off to another mom as well. So yeah, so I've pretty much, like, even with my reborns, I've like taken it down to a small number. And we'll see what happens with everything. So I'm just gonna put her in another diaper, because I actually prefer the disposable diapers. So I'm gonna put her in a disposable diaper and put her in a sleeper, and then I'm going to put her in her bed and probably just try to see if I can just leave her there until I either get a new mommy or decide if, you know, if I want to go ahead and put her on eBay, or if I want to just go ahead and keep her. I'm one of those people, and I know people don't like this about me. If my babies don't sell quick enough, I will pull them down and I will keep them. That's just me, and it's because usually I'm not selling because of a loss of a bond per se, or I'm no longer loving the baby anymore. It's just usually it's because I'm trying to get another baby, but I don't have another baby in mind at this moment. Jade is a very special baby to me. It's just, I think I'm just like, well, I can do try just having one baby, but I don't know. But like I said, you see how her tummy folds and how she can just like fold into half. I can't do that with Puck. Puck is not gonna fold like that. He's more solid in the middle, so I have to hold him like, you know, just like this. You know, if I want to cuddle with him, I have to hold him like this. Jade, I can kind of like curve into me like this. So it is a more, you know, natural form the way she cuddles in because of her sculpting and the way that she's, you know, together. And like, I don't know if you guys can see, but let me see if I can zoom in. But like her chest, it like wrinkles like naturally. So her tummy will flatten out when she's laid back, but when she sits up, it squishes out. So, and those are her little piggies. So yeah, so sorry guys for putting my boobs in your face, but but I was trying to show you guys the baby. She has an umbilical stump. It's different from the Zoe's and the Zadia's and all them. It's a different one. So she has but she does have, it's magnetic and it looks similar, but it's just made different. It's looks different, I should say. Made out same thing, silicone, I guess. But yeah, she has her umbilical stump. She has her name tag. She has majority of her originals. I'll be honest, I gotta go through her things and look and see, and look back at my old video where I show what everything that came with her, because there may be like a Carter's outfit or something that might be missing out of her box because I let her wear her stuff because I had no intentions on ever letting her go. But majority of her stuff is still in her box. So and her embroidered stuff, I'm pretty sure is definitely still in her box. But I will go back through that stuff, and when it gets down to it, definitely if I get ready to put her on eBay, I will take pictures. And I don't know, it's like you know, it's crazy because like as I'm sitting here right here in this moment of doing this video, I'm looking at her on the camera and then I'm looking at her in person and I'm going, wow, am I really gonna do this? I'm just like, am I really gonna do this? Like, can I really do this? She's really a beautiful baby, and don't get me wrong, I know like I'm all hyped up about Pup, but there's honestly, you know, like I said, I'm about to move Lillian into my #2 sculptor for silicone babies, but Claire's always going to be #1 for me. I mean, maybe for far as I know right now. I guess I shouldn't say that because you never know what might comes up. But Claire just has a full package, and that's hard to find. Like, it's very hard to find someone that can sculpt, paint, pour their own silicone. Like, the lady is phenomenal. And a lot of people don't want to give her that credit that she's due, but she's freaking phenomenal. All her babies have like almost totally different faces. They're not, you're not looking, she don't have cookie cutter babies. The movement on them is just amazing. And oh my God, I think I'm going to take her down. You know, it's one of those things where it's like you look at the money, and I'm sorry, I'm like really going straight, like as if this was live. I don't know if I'll upload this because I'm really like changing my mind by doing this video. It's like you look at the money and you look at the fact that you spent all this money and you're like, oh my God, like you can, man, I could put that money back in my bank account, you know? And then you look at the baby and the baby doll, and you're thinking like, crap, she's freaking amazing. Like, am I ever gonna get this painting again? Like, am I ever gonna get it again? Because I'll tell you something, I don't care who it is, even with Claire Taylor, I have had a couple of her babies, not a whole lot like some people, and I've seen a ton of them, and I can tell you, I haven't seen one that's painted the same as the next one. And it's always usually something tweak here or there, all pretty much good, or you know, good or whatever. There's some, like there might be one that had a lot more red than others that I didn't like, or a little less red, or you know, that I wasn't, you know, as crazy about as the other one, but all pretty much phenomenal. But her AA babies, they vary. Like, you know, one may have this painting style, that one may, you know, have this or that. And it's just, you know, I mean, she's an artist, and I think it would be boring to her if she would paint all of them exactly the same, and I don't know if she could. But when I'm saying all that to say, like, I look at her and I wonder if I'm ever going to get this much perfection in painting. So like I said, she has like little fat thighs and everything. Like look at those little fat, like a little back of her little legs and stuff. And the thing is like when you're changing her, like, now she has armature, so I'll be honest, the armatures take away from the dangle. So she don't have the dangle, but it makes great posing. Like in her thigh area, like here, you guys might can't see that. Let me see if it'll focus. No, I don't think it's gonna show. But even in her thigh area, like the modeling and stuff that's in there, like it's so realistic to a real baby. Like, I don't know. And I wonder, like, am I just too hyped up about Puck that I feel like I can, you know, do this without Jade, without the rest of my babies, and just have just one for now. It's very it's a big step for me. Kind of emotional because I'm bittersweet between the, you know, I'm like, but I want to do it because I want the money. I'll be honest, I want the money. But I don't want to regret it later. I don't know, you know, it's like, yeah, well, you can always go back and buy another one, but will it come out the same? Her hair, I laid it down just to show that her hair can lay down. It will kind of wave back up because it is wavy hair. It'll wave up a little bit, but it'll stay down, you know, for the most part. But she has a head full of hair. Like, she has a swirl still, even though she has curly. Her hair was did to be curly. So this is like a swirl, and it's no hair loss. Sometimes when the hair is not real thick, it can look like it's baller than the rest, but it's not. It's a swirl up there, and yep. And so that is her. So for now, I have her up for sale. That may change. And I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't do transactions that make me feel uncomfortable. So I am kind of picky when I sell dolls of this type of money. So don't be offended if my reactions are a little wonky. Especially if I don't know you and you're coming out of the blue and never seen you before, because there's a lot of scams that go on and stuff like that. So I have to be very careful. I'm very particular about that. But anyway, guys, love you guys. Sending you hugs, and we'll see what happened. I'll give you guys another update later on to let you know if I snatched her off the market or if I kept her, or you know what's happening here. Right now Lizzie is still here. I don't have her up for sale just at the moment. I thought about it, but I don't know. And I know I've gotten like tons of offers on her. But I will definitely inbox and let people know if I do. But right now she's off the table. So yeah, my toddler Mookie have been broke down. If you want her as a painted kit, you can certainly get her for probably a little of nothing at this point. Just let me know, and I'll let you know what the lowest I'll take on her. I'm thinking maybe around 300. But she doesn't come weighted or anything. She's broke down. I've taken her apart, meaning you have to put her together, you have to weight her yourself, all that great stuff. She's like tall, like 28 inches or something like that. So yeah. So anyway, guys, like I said, let me go. This video is getting really long, and I've, as you can see, my mood has kind of dropped down. So I'm gonna go and do some more thinking and make sure that I'm sure. Tell them bye, Jade, in case you go somewhere else.